In the annals of history, few battles hold the significance of the Battle of Azaz. As we delve deeper into the past, we find ourselves in the heart of the 12th century. The world was a different place then, a land of knights and kings, of castles and sieges. In the Middle East, a simmering cauldron of tension was steadily reaching its boiling point. The Crusader states, established by Christian knights from Europe, were locked in an escalating power struggle with the Seljuk Turks. This was not just a battle for land, but a battle for faith, for culture, and for the future of the region. The Crusader states, a patchwork of counties and principalities, were constantly on the defensive, their territories dotted with fortifications. Their adversaries, the Seljuk Turks, were a formidable force. Fierce warriors, they held sway over vast territories stretching from the heart of Asia to the eastern Mediterranean. At the epicenter of this tension was the city of Azaz. Its location was strategic, to say the least. Situated at the crossroads of key trade routes, it was a city that held the keys to wealth, power, and influence. Whoever controlled Azaz controlled the trade routes and, by extension, the flow of goods, wealth, and information. However, Azaz was not just a city of commerce. It was a city of culture, of faith, and of people. A melting pot of various ethnicities and religions, it was a microcosm of the larger world, a world where different cultures and faiths were grappling for dominance. As the tensions between the Crusaders and the Seljuk Turks escalated, Azaz became a focal point of their conflict. Its strategic importance was not lost on either side. The Crusaders aimed to strengthen their foothold in the region by capturing Azaz, while the Seljuks were determined to prevent this at all costs. And so, the stage was set for the Battle of Azaz, a clash that would shape the course of medieval Middle Eastern history. As dawn broke on June 15, 1125, the Crusaders began their siege on the city of Azaz. The initial stages of the siege were a flurry of strategic maneuvering and calculated risks. The Crusader forces, a diverse mix of knights and foot soldiers from across Europe, began their deployment around the city. The deployment was meticulous and strategic, designed to surround the city and cut off any possible escape routes for the Seljuk Turks. Meanwhile, within the city walls, the Seljuk Turks were far from passive victims. They too were preparing for the battle, fortifying their defenses and refining their strategies. The city, already a formidable fortress, was filled with the hustle and bustle of soldiers tightening the defenses, reinforcing city walls, and preparing for the inevitable onslaught. However, the siege was not without its challenges. For the Crusaders, supply issues began to creep in. The city of Azaz was a significant distance from their base, and maintaining a steady flow of supplies became a critical issue. Food, water, weapons, and even reinforcements were all factors that needed careful management. The Crusaders had to grapple with these issues while keeping their focus on the goal, the capture of Azaz. On the other side, the Turks faced a different set of challenges. The morale of their troops, trapped within the city and surrounded by the enemy, was a significant concern. The Turks had to keep their soldiers motivated and ready for battle despite the challenging circumstances. It was a psychological battle just as much as it was a physical one. Despite these challenges, neither side showed any sign of backing down. The Crusaders, fueled by their religious zeal and the promise of glory, held their ground. The Seljuk Turks, fighting to protect their city and their people, stood firm against the invaders. The stage was set, tensions were high, and the battle was just beginning. Despite these challenges, neither side showed any sign of backing down, and the battle raged on. In the heat of battle, it was the Crusaders who first gained the upper hand. As the sun blazed down on the battlefield, the Crusaders, led by Baldwin II of Jerusalem, were not to be underestimated. Baldwin, a man of strategy and courage, rallied his troops, instilling them with a sense of purpose and determination. His leadership was instrumental in the Crusaders' initial success. The Crusaders, despite their numerical disadvantage, used their superior military tactics to their advantage. They orchestrated a relentless attack on the city walls, their siege equipment battering the fortifications relentlessly. Each thud of the siege engine was a drumbeat of impending doom for the defenders of Azaz, a city that had until now remained impervious to external threats. Meanwhile, the Turks, in a desperate bid to break the Crusader siege, launched several counterattacks. However, they were met with the unyielding resolve of the Crusaders, who repelled each assault with fierce determination. The Turks, unprepared for such resistance, found their attempts futile. In this game of power and survival, the Crusaders were emerging as the stronger force. The walls of Azaz, once thought impenetrable, finally gave way under the persistent assault of the Crusaders. The moment of breach was a turning point in the battle, a symbol of the Crusaders' resilience and tenacity. Baldwin and his men poured into the city, their victory cries echoing through the once invincible streets of Azaz. The capture of the city was a significant achievement for the Crusaders. It was a testament to their strategic prowess and unwavering spirit. Against all odds, they had managed to seize control of a city that had been a stronghold for their adversaries. Despite the heavy losses and the grueling fight, the Crusaders stood victorious, their banners fluttering proudly over the city of Azaz. The tide had indeed turned in their favor, and they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With the city of Azaz in their control, the Crusaders had achieved a significant victory. This was a pivotal moment in the history of the Crusades, one that would forever change the dynamics of power in the region. The Battle of Azaz was more than just a military victory for the Crusaders. It was a turning point that reverberated across the region and through the corridors of time. Following the battle, the Crusader states were significantly strengthened. Their victory at Azaz was a testament to their military prowess and strategic acumen. It solidified their presence in the region and improved their standing among their allies. The successful defense of Azaz served as a beacon of hope for the Crusaders, a sign that they were capable of holding their ground against formidable foes. On the other hand, the defeat of the Seljuk Turks at Azaz was a blow to their influence in the region. Their loss not only weakened their military strength, but also undermined their reputation as an invincible power. The setback at Azaz was a harbinger of the challenges they would face in the years to come. The Battle of Azaz also had far-reaching consequences on future crusades. It highlighted the importance of unity among the Crusaders and the indispensable value of strategic planning. The lessons learned from Azaz were carried forward into subsequent campaigns, shaping the strategies and tactics of future Crusader forces. As for its legacy, the Battle of Azaz left an indelible mark on the region. It reshaped the political landscape and altered the trajectory of history. The city of Azaz, once a bustling hub on the Silk Road, bore witness to a momentous event that would forever be etched in its memory. The battle's legacy lives on, not only in the history books but also in the stories passed down from generation to generation. In essence, the Battle of Azaz was not just a clash of arms, it was a clash of cultures, ideologies, and aspirations. It was a testament to the courage, resilience, and determination of those who fought on both sides. The Battle of Azaz, a pivotal moment in history, continues to echo through the centuries. The Battle of Azaz was a defining moment in the history of the Crusades. This clash of cultures and ideologies in the 12th century shaped the course of history in ways that are still felt today. The build-up to the battle was a complex tapestry of political and religious maneuverings, a time when empires and kingdoms were in flux, and the power balance was as shifting as the desert sands. The Crusaders, driven by a desire to expand their territories and fueled by their religious zeal, embarked on a journey that would culminate in the Battle of Azaz. The siege itself was a grueling test of strategy, endurance, and sheer willpower. Both sides displayed exceptional tactical acumen and bravery. The Crusaders, despite being outnumbered, managed to turn the tide in their favor, showcasing the indomitable spirit that was a hallmark of their campaigns. But the Battle of Azaz was more than just a military confrontation. It had profound repercussions that rippled through the centuries. The aftermath saw significant changes in the social, political, and religious landscapes of the region. It marked a turning point in the Crusades, affecting the strategies and attitudes of both the Crusaders and the Muslim powers. The legacy of this battle is still seen today. It serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of history, the interplay of diverse cultures, and the enduring impact of past events on our present world. The Battle of Azaz was not just an event, but a chapter in the grand narrative of human history, a testament to our shared past. And so, whether we're exploring the labyrinthine corridors of history, or navigating the challenges of the present, we're constantly reminded of the echoes of the past. Every battle fought, every decision made, every victory celebrated or defeat mourned, shapes the world we inhabit today, and so ends our journey through the Battle of Azaz, a testament to the enduring impact of history on our world today.